good people? My name is Will, and this is Minecrafting with IHateWill. We are over here fishing because I desperately need a saddle. But the fishing gods, would that be Poseidon, has decided to curse me. And I have been without a saddle for quite some time. Poseidon is the god of horses as well. It all comes together. Every word out of my mouth is beautiful. Today, we are going to be doing some building in town, as we are off to do, because we are town builders. We have a few ideas, or I have a few ideas, for this area right here. Thinking maybe a blacksmith, maybe an engineering lab for a redstone. That could be pretty cool. It's really down to those two. But first things first, what I would like to do, actually, is this. Is this. You see this arch? I'm curious what this thing would look like on each of these crossroads. So one on this side, one on this side, and one on this side. Do I have material? I have a few materials on me, so we might be able to do it without getting too crazy. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and put this together. Should be fun. We've already done it before, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Yes? Of course. Of course, Daddy-O. Let's put that away. Let's just do this. And ba-boom. Ba-boom, baby. So today, earlier today, this morning, more accurately, I had an emotional moment. It's baby related, so it's understandable, yes? And I've been having this thought a lot, and intellectually I know this thought, and I like to think that I have a grasp what that really means, what I'm about to say really means. But for some reason this morning it just hit me particularly hard as my daughter was shoving bananas into her face and came in for a hug because she's a little sweetie pie. Oh, we can't do this here. Because it's okay. You know what? We'll just point it this way. Okay? We'll just do this. Look how smart we do. So my daughter was eating bananas because she eats solid foods like a grown-up now. And I went in for a hug with her, and I just started crying. Oh man, it was just oh. And the reason I started crying, it was just, I was thinking about how every decision I've ever made in my life, whether it was good or bad, and I'm a person that lives with a lot of regret, I admit that, and it's something I'm working on, but if I did one thing different, she wouldn't be here. Because the sands of time are that fragile, man. Just the chains of events that leads to certain decisions. If you do one thing different, you know, if Steph and I decided just to go to bed early that night, or if we would have gotten into a fight right before that happened, right before intimacy, we'll call it that, no baby Elliot, if I would have, I don't know, been smarter about my career before I met Steph, I never would have met Steph, because I met Steph working a very terrible job. After I had just kind of blow through all my creative juices. And so there, if I would have done that, no baby Elliot. If my dad's business didn't go out of, business, no baby Elliot. And that's not a world I want to live in. So, even in life's failures and disappointments, I find a new sense of happiness within them. and I just became overwhelmed. And also in thinking about how, you know, she's the culmination of my family line, and what that really means. I mean, history is, if anything, shows us how cruel man really was to one another. And if you manage to survive all that, well, chances are that you probably did some of the cruelty, your family line at least. But maybe you didn't. I don't know. Maybe no, you're not. Come on. You know you did it. It's fine. You had no control over that. Do I have any more glowstone? But every decision, every happenstance that took place before you were born, through each generation, led to that point. And it led to your birth. And for me, it led to the birth of my daughter. And just thinking about that, it did blow my mind, because it's a thought I've had plenty of times. I've had that thought forever, my whole life practically. But just looking at it and feeling that feeling, just as she shoved bananas into her mouth and wanted a hug. Oops, wrong. There we go. It really just choked me up a little bit. Okay? So, that's just how life is right now. Occasionally I get a little emotional, and it might be that I don't get a lot of sleep. Maybe it's just the way I've always been. I just never realized it because I never had a little kiddo. Alright, so we have this built. I'm rather happy with it. I'm going to gather some materials, work on a few ideas, come back together with everything I have, and we're going to build either an engineering hub or a blacksmith. Okay, so a few things have happened since last we've been together. For one, I have a sharpness 4 looting 3 sword, and it is sexy, and I love it. I got a few more levels here. Let's see what we can get. Efficiency 4 on a diamond axe, not bad. Protection 4 on a helmet is spectacular. No thank you. Depth Strider wouldn't be so bad. Luck of the Sea would be nice. Where's our bow? Power 4 on a bow. I have an infinity bow right now, which is cool. Let's go for a good working axe, huh? Oh yeah, that's a good axe. Let's get out of here. Drop all this stuff off, don't need it. Not today, son, not today. I'm still going to be using this iron axe just in the meantime. Is that it? We need that. Okay, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Let's just go ahead and use this iron axe for now. As you can see, I've done more work than I thought I'd do on our blacksmith. On our smithy. Let's go to bed first. And the reason why I've done more work than I originally intended is because last night, my area had such big thunderstorms. And not too far away, tornadoes dropped down. And during these thunderstorms, we got hit by a lot of lightning. We kept losing power. So recording was a big risk. So I just chose not to do it. However, since my time is limited every night, I went ahead and started building. And this is what I came up with. Alright? We have this entrance here. It's a diagonal. It does run into the arch. I might get rid of the arch. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out. But so far, it's really not that cumbersome. This is the design we're going with. It's got some layering to it. As a matter of fact, I'm not quite finished with it. Just want to finish it out just like so. Put some slabs down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Very good. Look at that. Oh, not there. Not there. Alright. It is a bit flat. And this is the fire where you put in, I don't know, I'm not a smith, not a blacksmith, I don't know how it works, but you put in the piece of metal you're working with, and you work with it. I put a furnace behind there, and then you dump it in here after you're done hammering it. We got to put an anvil down. let's go get an anvil, just so we know what it feels like. Let's see. Anvil is here. We can just build one very quickly because we are very smart people. Let's see. Oop. We need 3. We need 3. Okay. Just like that. And chapow. Very good. Very good. Okay. Next up, let's put in a floor. And I have a few ideas for the floor. Okay, first thing I want to do. That's fine there. Yeah, that's fine. First thing we need to do, of course, is dig this up. Just like so. Let me turn down my headset. It's a bit loud in my ear. Don't like that. And while we do that, can we talk again? So earlier I was speaking about how I got really emotional with my daughter, thinking about just what life, the continuation of a family line really means. Oops. There's a big hole here. Look at that. Somebody got real lazy during a creeper cover-up, didn't he? That was me. That was me that got lazy. But earlier today, and I don't know what I'm going through in the old brain space, but I told my daughter while she was playing, I want her to be the person that watches me die. be the one that says goodbye to me last. Like, her face just is the last thing I see as I drift into oblivion. I'm a weirdo. She's 9 months old. You know how she responded to that very, very serious talk? She rolled over to me and slapped me in the face and giggled. Because that's what she does. She slaps me in the face and giggles. That's her favorite thing to do. Let's go over here. So, I'm a mess, I think. I think I'm a mess right now. I'm a hot mess, though. Eat some chicken. It's delicious. But man, it's just, I don't know what's going on. I feel like something's going on, and this is just a symptom of that. Huh. Maybe I'm depressed. I don't know. It's a serious thing, and I've been known to be a little depressed from time to time. Not a little. There's no such thing as a little. Yeah, I suffer through depression. But we're not here to talk about that. Not important. Alright, we got our floor down. It's a bit too uniform for my liking. So we have some slabs here. Our cracked brick, though, is going to be important because these people deal with a lot of metal. Right? So things are going to crack. Like so. Maybe there. Maybe here and here. Okay. What else can we get? Right here, maybe? Just like that. Okay. Alright. And I like to throw in some cobble whenever I do this kind of combination. And to me, what the cobble looks like is... let's take a look at this together, okay? This is what it originally looks like. When it's pristine, it's perfect. This is a little damage. This has been dropped on so many times that it is just a pile of rocks loosely together. So that's... It kind of helps. I mean, it's the same palette. And just... I have to have variation in what I do. If I don't, I feel like it's too clean and too uniform, and I don't like life like that. I like the cracks in life. So, I like crack. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Very good. And I was thinking, you know what, my channel... You know, a lot of people that do Minecraft, they're either one way or the other. They're completely PG, family friendly, or every word is a curse word. And while I don't swear all that much, as much as I used to, And that's a conscious choice, and I'm just something I'm trying to work on in my own personal life. Not really. I swear a lot, but it is something I'm experimenting with in real life. Only because I don't want my daughter to speak like me all the time. That's not cool. Let's finish the roof up here. But I think I would describe my channel as PG-13, and that's only because of the games I play outside of Minecraft. And I was thinking, there's some things I want to talk about that are definitely not family-friendly. And by the traditional sense of what family-friendly really means, I mean, I don't really have a problem with things like sex, or talking about drug use, or alcohol. But I understand that not everybody feels the same way as I do. And so I try to keep that talk out. And I don't really have a huge desire to do that. Sometimes I feel like the limitations of that bother me. But it's, I guess when I really think about it, it's not that much of a hindrance. But so I think I would describe my channel as PG-13. Not PG. PG-13. Okay, right now we're building a fluke. A fluke is the little chimney thing. Isn't it? Isn't that a fluke? I don't know. I'm not a chimney sweep. We're gonna do something pretty cool here with this. Let's see, get some dirt here. And let's come out. Just like that. Just like that. And the only reason why I think about, whether or not my channel is PG or I do the swearies, is because at one time we did swear in it a lot. And I like those clips so much, and it's not that I don't like it because of the swears. I like them because it's good content. And I don't intend on ever getting rid of that stuff. There's no hate speech involved in it, and to me that's the biggest crime, is to say things that are vile. Because they are hurtful towards others. Where is my flint and steel? Oh, I guess we gotta make another one. That's fine. Okay, so I'd like to put another rack in here. And that way we can see smoke rising from the ground. Kind of. I mean, it's a small detail, sure, but I think it helps. Let's see, let's just do that. And let's get some buttons here. Huh? Buttons are fun. Another small detail. Gray on gray, sure, but should be able to see it a little bit. Okay, there's a smoke. Because of the angle, we probably won't see the fire, but we'll see the smoke. Yep, I was right. Alright, so it looks like the smoke from here rises up out of that chimney. Isn't that fun? That's fun. And to further accentuate it, we might do some dark glass. Maybe going this way because that's where the sea is. So we get that nice sea breeze. So some dark glass, some grays, some blacks rising out of there, making it look like smoke. If I can figure it out. I'm sorry, my allergies are killing me. But I think I like what we did. Let's try something different, actually. Let's try. Let's see. Let's get some wooden buttons and go back up there. See if the wooden buttons on the chimney stack right there looks better. It might. We only need 4. Okay. That seems like a waste. Like, I should be able to get more buttons out of a giant stack of planks, right? That's how I feel. Oops. Come on. Okay. So let's do this. I don't think it'll catch fire. Do buttons catch fire? I guess we'll find out. It's a little lower than the fire, so it might be okay. Okay, let's try that out, see what it looks like. Yeah, I guess that'll work. I guess. I don't know. Like, I don't build a lot of blacksmiths, but when I do, I try to do it more traditional, medieval blacksmiths, where it's more of like a long hut and a little side business outside. If you guys have ever played Skyrim, I believe the town is called River Run. It's the first town you go into when you leave Helghast. Was it Helghast for the first time? Helghast, I think. Where you meet Avar. I believe that's the name of the blacksmith there. And Helga, who I believe runs the lumber yard. But the blacksmith there, his house, I've always tried to design my blacksmith to look like this. In keeping with the desert theme, desert-inspired people here, people of the desert that recently moved to the plains, trying to do something that I feel might be a little bit more Egyptian-y meets Aztec. No, the Aztecs didn't live in a desert, but that kind of architecture, where everything's centered and there's lots of steps involved. And I think I've done it here, but it does feel weird. You know, a lot of things feel weird in this build style. But, we're experimenting it. We're exploring it. We're trying to put it together. But, though it feels weird, I think we're moving in the right direction. Okay? So, we got our blacksmith today. Feels good. Yes, sir. Just got to figure out where to put some chests in here, so I can move my iron. Oop, need a light. Just for now, let's just do this. Oh, that's stairs, isn't it? There. Just for now, we'll do that. And right there, too. Right. Well, that's stairs. Oh, crap. That's fine. That's fine. There we go. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, whatever. But that's going to do it for today's episode, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. For now, this is Will. I am signing off. Take care of yourself. And I'll see you next time.